Jordan, how are you approaching this week?
Same as every other week.
Do you have any preference on whether or not to play this week, how long to play this week, going into the playoffs next week?
No, I don't have a preference. I think we're treating it like another week and go out there with the mindset to go win this game. Obviously, another NFC North opponent. So, yeah, we'll be playing.
There is obviously seeding on the line too. What do you think? Is there a big difference, a big advantage to be in the 6 or 7? Is that plays into it all?
No, I mean, I think for us, the mindset really is it doesn't matter. I think we're going into this with knowing that, we're obviously going to be on the road and go play some teams that we've already played before. So, we're excited, obviously, for playoff start. We're going to finish the season off with the Bears. But no, it really doesn't matter who we're facing.
As Matt said, we didn't have our best game Sunday. Let's see if there's some things we can clean up this week at home against the Bears. Is that a feeling with you and your teammates?
Definitely. I think every week of the season, you go out there, play, you come back, you watch the film, and you try and find things to get better at and improve on. And that's been the mindset the whole season. So nothing's changing for this week.
One thing you mentioned after the game is the one-on-one coverage, wide receiver need to get open. Is that something that can be worked on this week? Is that a message you think that they took to heart a little bit?
I mean, I think that's always the message. We always got to go out there and win, no matter what the defense is doing. We got to go find ways to win. And it's definitely not a shot at the receivers or anything. It's just, everybody's got to be better. We got to be able to win versus man coverage, things like that. Ball placement, like I said, has to be really good versus man coverage. So definitely something that we'll see if we get that Sunday.
How much do you find yourself searching as you kind of change your season around in terms of taking care of the football? How to play at that level of efficiency, take care of the ball, make the right decisions, while still finding the opportunities to make the big plays downfield in the passing game?
I mean, that's always the mindset is you obviously want to be able to hit those big plays and push the ball down the field. I've talked about that all season. That's always my mindset. And, as part of the game is finding ways to be smart with the ball, take care of that. Like I said, that's been a big focus is just taking care of the ball and being smart decision-making wise. But like I've always said, I'm always trying to push the ball down the field. And we got a lot of good weapons that can really stress the defense down the field, and I'm always going to give these guys shots.
Do you have to be careful that taking care of the ball doesn't come at the expense of pushing the ball down the field, that you're still able to do that even while you're being mindful of your checkdowns and when to throw the ball away and those sort of things?
Yeah, I don't think that has to take one of. I don't think taking care of the ball has to mean that you can't throw the ball down the field. It just comes with playing smart football, making good decisions, and when to take those shots. But I don't think taking care of the ball has anything to do with taking away from shots down the field.
How much does it matter to kind of have a clean performance, not make mistakes Sunday going into the playoffs, or is it just sort of like clean split once the winner?
I definitely think there's a part with, how we play, how we finish the season, kind of that momentum that we carry into the postseason for sure. I think play-wise, you always want to play clean football, but at the end of the day, like you said, when you do start the playoffs and the postseason starts, it is 0-0. It is a clean slate. Everybody has the same opportunity. You got to go out there and the winners win and keep going, and the losers go home. So, I think it's kind of even stakes for everybody.
Matt had said it's likely season ending for Ja. How tough is it to see a guy that is the anchor of your defensive backfield likely done for the season? Yeah,
I mean, that's tough. Anytime, you talk about season-ending injuries, guys not being able to come back, it's tough, Going to be praying for Ja and hopefully he can recover. But, yeah, it's tough, Feel for the guy, definitely wants to be out there, so it's tough.
Hey, Jordan, I remember Aaron going through this where when you raise the bar really high, then when you have kind of a meh game, it feels like it's not that good because of where you put the bar. How do you view how you played against the Vikings, or what do you want to do better moving into the Bears game and moving into the playoffs?
Yeah, I think, a lesson I learned, like in college, Coach told me that it's there's always feelings right after the game. It's never as good as you think it is, and it's never as bad as you think it is. So, you always have feelings, especially coming off a loss. Those things get elevated. But, looking at the film, I think me personally, just accuracy early on was a little bit off. And, I think it's tough. We're not making those plays and connecting on those pass plays, and we have a couple 3-and-outs, and you're dealing with the offense on the other side that's very good and can put up points. you know, it's tough. We put ourselves in tough positions, but you know, there's definitely a lot of things I want to clean up. You know, accuracy. I think my footwork got a little sloppy early on, and some things I cleaned up later. But you know, like I said, it's you always want to be able to go out there and put your best foot forward, and sometimes, you know, it's just not there. But it's always, you know, that next play, trying to figure out how to finish the game the right way, things like that.